When the first live-action movie came out, actually when The Secret of the Ooze came out, they made a bunch of toys for it, and I really wanted them, but they sold out everywhere. It was impossible to find them. And there was a day where, it was like a Saturday morning, where my dad and I just drove around to a bunch of different toy stores trying to find Toka and Razar. I just wanted them so much, and when we finally found them at a place way far away from home, we were like so excited. Even at a young age, it inspired an intense fandom. He really cared about it, and I think he really took a lot of pride in what we were making and what we were doing. And then we would show him versions of the film, and we would show him artwork, and he would like have so much excited feedback. A lot of the film was just done through sharing, like texting him things and him being like, "Oh, that's amazing." They are such wonderful, collaborative partners, and you know, they're my favorite composers. They've made all of my favorite scores. They're so insanely talented, and I think part of what makes them talented is they're deeply sensitive and emotional. Like, that might not be the first thing you think of when you think about them, but like, their music is very vulnerable, and they use synthesizers to like find depths of human emotion that I didn't know existed. I'm really proud of the score of the film. Even though it's a film that takes place currently in 2023, so much of my love of the Ninja Turtles is tied to late 80s, early 90s, and it's a New York film, and there's something about like that era of hip hop in New York that just felt right for the movie. And that was one of the first decisions that we made, was like cast real teenagers as the Turtles, and then that clarified a lot of other decisions for us. Like, okay, they're actual teenagers, so we need to record them all at the same time talking over each other so it feels naturalistic, and we need to design them in a way that they aren't like big, hulking, muscular turtles. They have to look like real teenagers and have bad posture and be awkward. And then filmmaking wise, we used a lot of like shaky cam, naturalistic kind of coverage to make it feel like you are just hanging out with them. Like, we use a lot of long takes, which you don't normally do in animation because it's insanely difficult. But we did it to invite the audience to feel like they're a part of these conversations and a friend to this group of characters. A lot of it came from the kids, from the actors playing the Ninja Turtles. We would just say, like, talk about this, talk about the human world, talk about what you like and what you aspire to, and then they mention Drake or Adele, or they talk about what they care about, and then we would leave that stuff in the movie because it felt so authentically like those kids. A lot of them were through Zoom, some of them were in person. Everyone was so nice and ready to play along. Jackie Chan was in Beijing, so we would record him at 6 a.m. Los Angeles time, and we would be so tired, but then we would like leave the records just like, that was amazing, we just recorded Jackie Chan, he's so funny, he's like the greatest actor ever, this is amazing. It was really exciting. Visually, we really looked at the drawings of teenagers, and it's like that plus the street photography of Alex Webb. There's this Seijun Suzuki film, Tokyo Drifter, that uses like color in a really interested, limited way, and we're like, we want to use color the way old live-action movies use color, not in the way that animated films use color. As much as possible, we tried to take our influences from the art world and from film and classic cinema instead of other animation. It's so exciting. Annecy, this is my first time here, and it's such a wonderful crowd, and it's people who love animation and care about animation, and everyone here is so knowledgeable. We're artists who made a movie for artists, and to have artists appreciate it is like the ultimate reward. The first animated movie I ever saw in theaters was Little Mermaid. The first one that really made a huge impression on me was Lion King, and I just like knew all the words, loved the songs. It was like my favorite thing when I was like 5 years old. Yeah.